Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys have seen this shirt, it's because I'm trying to film twice in one day. I'm gonna be a good YouTuber and try to film twice in one day, so if you've seen this, it's not because I'm dirty and disgusting. I'm trying to knock out as many videos as I can today, just filming and filming and filming, trying to get more content out for you guys to watch. So go ahead and smash that like button for my hard work that I am doing during this whole pandemic. So hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on all my social media, because if you haven't, you should right now. I'll do it right now. So my handle is @JeraldiSilva, and also follow me on my business @BabeManager. So everything will be linked down below. So today we're going to be talking about my biggest financial mistakes, the stuff that I spent so much money on and I regret so much doing. My biggest financial mistakes. Whoo, do I have so many. But you know, as we grow older, we live and we learn, and we try to do things better than before. So with that being said, go ahead and smash that like button to give condolences to my past habits, because they're dead now. So let's go ahead and get on Alright guys, so my biggest financial mistakes. So these are the stuff that I used to do back in my early days. I want to say early 20s because I'm about to turn 24 this year, and that's insane. Like, where did the time go? My first biggest financial mistake is not saving with my first job. You guys are gonna cringe. If you're a financial guru watching this, you're gonna cringe at me so hard throughout this whole video, because I was so stupid back then. So when I first got my first job, I was 18 years old, and I used to work at a pizza place. I'm not gonna say which one. Yeah, I used to be the assistant manager, so I was making okay money for that time, and as a college student back then. So whenever I would get my checks, I would get maybe about $400, $500, $600 at most every 2 weeks. So back then I used to be dating someone, I'm not gonna name names. I used to be dating someone, and he would pay for the bills, and with my check, we would cash it in. Mind you, I did not have a checkings account, which if you have a job, a checkings account and get direct deposit, because cashing out your checks costs so much money. They take away so much money from your checks, and that's just money wasted, to be honest. Because what I used to do is, me and him, we would split however much money that I used to get. We would split it, and I would give him half of my check, and I would keep the other half, and we would go and spend it somewhere. We would usually go to downtown LA and spend the whole weekend there, because I would get paid on Fridays. So on Saturdays we would wake up early and we would go down there, and I'd blow through my money. So I'd spend a good $100 to $200 down at downtown LA on clothing, on makeup, on accessories that I, for one, would never even wear. I would just spend it just to spend it, and because it looked nice or it looked cool, or I would use it as welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be talking about man. No, I'm just kidding. Dude. Okay, so I don't really remember where I stopped at, but point is that I'd spend my money at downtown LA, and I wouldn't save anything. I wouldn't even have a checking account, let alone save anything from my checks that I would get. So I got about maybe a good 2 years doing that, until finally I decided to get a checking account and start direct deposit and saving my money there. So I wasted so much money back then, and that was the worst thing I could possibly do, and I regret it so much. My second biggest financial mistake. The way that I'm going, there's not really an order. It's just, it's just the way that I wrote it down in my little script. But another thing that I used to do was go to debt just to go in debt. And let me explain. So when I turned 18, along with my first job, I thought, hey, you know, I'm finally making money. I should go and buy myself something nice, because growing up, my mom whenever me and my sister would go to the stores, me and my mom and my sister would go to the stores, me and my sister would be like, hey mom, can we get something? And she'd be like, yeah, but something for only $1. Hispanic and you can relate to that, click the like button. So I used to be able to only get something for only $1 stinking dollar. You know how horrible that is as a child to only get something for $1 stinking dollar? $1 stinking dollar. $1 stinking dollar. Like, to this day, I still make fun of her. Because I tell her, Mom, when you get older and you ask me for something, I'm going to tell you only for $1. And she laughs at it because that's what she literally used to do to us all the freaking time. But whatever. She did what she can. I mean, I'm not bashing on my mother or anything, but I just think it's pretty funny. So whatever. Back to the story. So whenever I got my first job, I thought, hey, I have my own money now. I can buy my own stuff. I can buy nice things for myself. I have money to spend. So the stupid thing that I did was I went to Curaçao because I heard accept anyone and everyone for credit card. Even if you're a freaking fly, they will accept you. If a fly were to have a social security, they will accept that fly. They accepted anything and everyone at Curaçao. So I thought, okay, I need to start building up my credit, you know? Trying to be financially, you know, good, but also digging myself into a hole. Basically, talk myself into a bad idea is what I did. So I applied for that credit card and I bought a laptop. So the laptop I actually really needed because of school. So that really wasn't a bad investment. The bad investment was once I paid off that laptop, I thought, hey, I have no more debt. Let me go back into debt again. Let me see what else I can buy, because apparently I really liked paying off credit cards. I don't know why I ever did that or why I ever had that mentality. Like, I legit had that mentality. I was like, I already got out of debt. Let me try to get back into debt. So dumb of me. So what I ended up doing was I ended up purchasing a Michael Kors bag. It was the Selma. I still have it, by the way. Let me go grab it. Let me go grab this stupid bag. This is the bag that I purchased with my credit card after paying off the worst laptop I could have ever bought myself. Breaking like 4 years after that. I mean, it lasted for a while, but not as long as my MacBook that I have now, which that was a great investment. And I paid that in full. I ended up getting this bag. This is the, I think it's called the Selma. That was the worst thing I could probably bought. And it makes me really, the reason why I'm so upset with me buying this bag is not because like, hey, you know, you should treat yourself, which you should treat yourself. Fact that when I go to Marshall's now, that bag is $125. And you want to know how much I paid for this bag? With interest and everything, probably a good $500. The tag on this was $325, I still remember, but with interest and everything, this bag cost me probably a good $500. I paid $500 for this this bag, which I find at Marshall's now for $125. The dumbest thing I could have probably ever done. Well, make even matters worse, another thing that I would spend my money on, another financial mistake that I would spend my money on is buying clothes as motivation. Girls, you know you can relate to this. You know you find yourself a nice pair of jeans, a cute swimsuit, or a really nice top that is not in your size. You know, maybe one day, one of these days, this is gonna be my motivation to lose that weight one day. This is gonna be my, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna hang it up, and I'm gonna be like, yes, this is what I'm gonna use as in my everyday focus, and it's gonna make me go to the gym, and I want to have this type of body, and in order for me to fit into this, I have to have this certain type. I used to do that a lot. Like a lot. I used to buy so much clothing and I would tell myself, oh, you know, I'm gonna buy this for when I'm skinny, for when I'm thinner, for when I'm at this weight, for this situation. For that situation, I'd buy so much clothing that I had a full closet full of clothes that did not fit me, and I'd wear the same 5 things every single day. I'm at this situation right now. It's getting bad. So I'd spend money on things as motivation, and that's the worst thing you could do. Never buy anything for motivation. Just lose the weight, and then once you lose that weight, then you go buy the stuff. Not before it, because if not, it's just gonna sit in your closet forever. And maybe just maybe you'll go to the gym maybe 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, but you're gonna fall off the wagon, and all it's gonna do is just make you very upset with yourself that you never hit that goal when you look at your closet and you see the item that you never got to fit into. Trust me, because I went through this. So another thing that I wasted my money on is room decor. So for me, I'm a very indecisive person. Let's get that out of the table. I'm an indecisive person. I change my mind the way that I change my clothes every single day. I used to spend so much money on room decor, it's not even funny. I used to buy pink hangers from the Dollar Tree to switch out every single summer / winter. So when it was the summertime, I'd switch all my pink hangers during the summer and put them on my clothes. And then during the winter time, I'd change all my pink hangers into white hangers. I used to do that every single summer and every single winter. And I tried filming a couple videos, but I never uploaded them, and I wish I did, because then I would insert them right here. But I used to do that. I used to buy things for seasonal stuff, or I'd buy things as room decor, like buy pillows for Halloween or Christmas decorations for my room. That's such a waste of money. I tried doing that this past year, October, that just happened. I tried to decorate my room in Halloween themed stuff. It did not go good, because in order for me to do that, I would have to buy an abundance of things, and room decor is so freaking expensive. I bought a pillow for, I think, maybe $10 to $15, and it was just one pillow. I thought people were really spending this much money on room decor. Wasted so much money on room decor that now when I was decluttering everything, I gave all that stuff away, and that's money just thrown out the window. And I will never do that again. I will never do that again unless it's for, I don't even know what I would spend my money on, honestly. Last financial mistake was to buy things to impress other people. Now this may be the biggest mistake that I have done, and I feel like a lot of people can relate. So when it comes to Instagram, the best, it's a good and bad thing for Instagram. It's a bad thing if you're constantly trying to compare yourself, and that's a hole that we all fall into. We all fall into, like, oh my gosh, look at her, she gets Gucci bags, she gets Louis Vuitton things, or she gets free stuff from the internet. Look at the makeup that she's wearing. I must have those things in order for me to look like her, for me to have her lifestyle, in order for me to have what she has. Like, what does she have that I don't? You're always trying to compare yourself, and you're always trying to pay your way up to a happiness that will never ever exist. And that's the thing that I fell into as well. And I'm not gonna lie, that was last year that I was falling into that situation. I was put into a situation where I was constantly comparing myself to somebody and thinking that I needed to be above them in order for them to feel insecure about me, because I felt insecure about them. Not because of the stuff that they had, but just because the way they were treating me, the way that they made me feel about myself. I thought, no, like, how dare they make me feel insecure? So I need to impress them by having cool stuff. When in reality, they did not give two shits about me and the stuff that I had. I would just put myself in a worse situation than I'm already in, because not only will I have one problem, I will have two. Meaning, my first problem would be me and my insecurity, and two, because I'd be spending money on people that did not matter. So for me, I bought my Gucci bag. Don't get me wrong, I saved money to purchase that thing. It's not like I put myself into debt, because that's one thing that I tried to do different this time. I actually tried to save up money to purchase that bag, so I'm very proud of myself for doing that. But the other bad thing about me doing that was I did it to impress others, which was, like I said, the worst thing I could do. I wanted it for myself, but I bought it because I thought, oh, I can post it on Instagram now and look like those other Instagrammers who have nice stuff. I'll fool everyone on thinking that, you know, I'm living this certain lifestyle, which I'm really not. I'm just a regular girl, regular schmegler girl. Like, I'm nothing special on this. I mean, I am like, okay, that came out wrong. I am special, but I'm saying I'm not this impossible thing that you can get to. And another thing too is my car. So I love my car. Did I mention I love my car? I love my car, but that was another thing that I used to try to impress others, because I ended up getting a Lexus ES350, which, let me say, I bought it used. I did not buy it new. One, because another thing that I tried to do financially different was to buy a used car, because buying a new car was literally just, it's a waste of money, guys. Don't ever buy a new car because they're just a depreciating asset. You're paying more money for something that's literally going to devalue as soon as you drive it off the lot. So I didn't want to do that. I knew that it'd be stupid of me to buy a new car, whatever brand it was. It would be dumb of me. So I thought, okay, if I'm not gonna buy a new car, might as well just buy a used luxury car. And that's what I did. And I love my car so much. It's so beautiful. It's my baby, and I worked really hard for that car as well, but I also did it because I wanted to impress others. So sorry, not sorry. So just as there are bad stuff, I want to give you guys, I don't want to end it on a bad note, so I'm gonna give you guys I'm gonna tell you guys 3 things that I did, I guess, financially correct, so that you guys don't hate me by the end of this video. One best thing that I thank myself every single day is I did not spend my tax refund or my FAFSA. I ended up saving all of it. So at the beginning of, once I turned 18 and I started going to community college, I was getting financial aid. I was getting more financial aid than I guess a typical student because of my child. So I would get a certain amount of money. And another thing too is because I knew I wanted to get a car in the future. The car that I do have right now. Back when I was 18, I knew eventually I was gonna buy myself a new car because I was driving my dad's Toyota Camry, and that was going to go to my sister. So I thought, okay, in the future, once my sister graduates from school, that car is going to get passed down to her, and I need to get myself a new car. So not a new car, but you know what I mean, like a new car. So I thought, okay, with this money that I'm getting, I'm going to save it all. And I've heard so many stories of how people spend their financial aid or the tax refund. Wow, I'm like appalled. I mean, look, this video is about financial mistakes and I'm no one to judge, but wow. But for me, I knew I wanted to buy a car in the future, so I ended up saving all that money and putting it into a savings account, and to this day I still have it. I'm paying that car off monthly. I didn't want to use all that money that I saved to purchase the car in cash. I wanted to pay it monthly because I had a different job. And so I thought, okay, if I could save that money for a rainy day and just pay off whatever I can when I'm working and pay as much as I can for that car, then I'll be saving a lot more money than I would be spending. Speaking about a car is buying a used car. So this is another financial good thing that I did, was instead of purchasing a brand new car, I ended up buying a used car. I know this car is still used and it's a luxury car, so it still costed me more than I would have if I got just a regular schmegler commercial car. The good thing is that I did buy a used car because I knew I knew it was pointless to even buy myself a new commercial car because it was just going to be a waste of money regardless. So whatever. And number 3 is me saving for my son's future. So that's another thing that I'm currently doing. I'm putting some money away for his future. So if he's watching this in the future, you should thank me because of me, you're probably living a better life than I did at 18. Hopefully I would have taught you so much good financial, advice, that you don't make these same mistakes. So, but we'll see. So yeah, so that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Like it for all of my mistakes that I have made, and to forgive me for what I have done. It's okay. It's in the past, Charlie. It's in the past. We're making better steps in 2020. So yeah, so if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also click that notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva and a Bait Manager. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Mwah.